Searching for heart, searching for home. But the earth-shaker rages, the trident is cast, binding the future to ghosts of the past. Poseidon is watching, the salt in the wound, to the endless horizon. Odysseus is doomed.
Yo, the Troy smoke clears, but the path ain't straight. 10 years of war, now he's testing his faith. The man of many ways with the cunning in his eyes, leaving the ruins under blood-red skies. But he blinded the Cyclops, the son of the sea. Polyphemus cried out, you won't get away free. Now the god of the ocean is stirred from his sleep, promising vengeance from the dark of the deep. No wind in the sails, just the wrath of the tide. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. They hit the Cicones in the Lotus-Eaters land, where the flowers make you forget everything you planned. Drag them back to the ship, tie them down to the oars, while Poseidon is brewing up hurricane roars. In the back of the wind, sailors gave them a gift, but the greed of the crew caused a permanent rift. They opened the latch and the tempest was loose, sending them back where the spirits are roost. Like Cicones giants throwing boulders like hail, seeking the fleet till there's only one sail.
Oh, the King of Ithaca wanders alone, searching for heart, searching for home. But the earth-shaker rages, the trident is cast, binding the future to ghosts of the past. Poseidon is watching, the salt in the wound, to the endless horizon. Odysseus is doomed.
Now they're drifting to Circe, the goddess of charms, turning the men into swine on her farms. But Hermes brings moly, the trick for the trick. Odysseus stays steady, his mind is too quick. She says go to the dead, find the prophet's decree. So he sails to the edge where the sun cannot see. Tiresias rises from the trenches of blood. Avoid the sun's cattle or you're lost in the mud. Poseidon is coming, he's bitter and cold, because you're the mortal who acted too bold. Past the sirens they go, he's lashed to the mast, listening to songs of a glory that's passed. Between Scylla's 6 heads and Charybdis' world, the ocean is screaming, the vortex is swirl. He loses his men to the teeth and the foam. God is just trying to make it back home on Thrinacia's coast, where the cattle are grazing. The crew breaks a fast while the sun god is gazing. Zeus hits the ship with the lightning bolt strike, leaving Odysseus alone on a spike.
7 years of Calypso, a prisoner of grace, crying on beaches, just dreaming of Thrace. Then a raft in the storm, Poseidon says one more, and smashes the timber right off the coast shore. Naked and self-caked, he lands on the sand of the Phaeacian Isle, a magical land. They listen to the story, the legends, the pain, and they load up a ship to end the gods' wrath. He wakes up on Ithaca, the fog on the ground. The beggar returns, but the king hasn't been found. The suitors are feasting, they're draining the store. But the master of tactics is back at the door. The bow is the test and the arrow is true. It whistles through axes. He's coming for you, wrenching his foes with a hole in his throat. Poseidon is silent, his lasses laugh old. The beds are secure and the olive tree stands. The blood of the rivals is wet on his hands. The journey is over, the wanderer stays, resting his bones after 20 long years of the maze. Homer's tradition, the epic, the rhyme. Odysseus is sailing